Who is this guy think you talking to? We free adults and you're a geriatric with an attitude. You son like crack prostitutes and you're a child sniffer. It's just me shit talking. Let's talk about Barisma. Oh, you thought that we forgot? No. Some people probably did, cause the media wipes your ass every time you take a shit. I mean, for real, this clown got plenty ties and buddies overseas. Conflict of interest, puppet of the CCP. And I just can't believe some people fall for your dumb shit. You got strings attached, Pinocchio, you don't run shit. You cut the pipeline and left us foreign fuel dependent. Got the gas prices hiking to the motherfucking ceiling. We hurting in our pockets with y'all making the killing. We try to protest, y'all wanna label us as villains, but the mask is peeling off. Your beans are slowly spilling. We packing out stadiums screaming, cup. Nobody likes you. With our middle fingers up screaming. Nobody likes you. That's what we all saying. Yeah. Hell yeah. We got our middle fingers up screaming, fuck you, Joe. You jerking off the Taliban, ditched us in Afghanistan and left it up to Glenn Beck to retrieve her. And they scrambling for the airports with credentials and passports. And your administration saying, nah, leave them, you're a loser. And a disgrace for a president. Your ass should be impeached. The folks in DC had better sense, but they don't. They probably in on the plot, so they won't. And them snakes. We seeing through your bullshit, lies and deceptions. Infringed on our right to speak, next it'll be the weapons. You want us unarmed so you can keep us in our place, but we standing in your face screaming, man, why you always lying? You ain't even trying to convince us, you telling the truth. And we want you out the building. Nah, we ain't feeling it. You like the children on the Maury show, illegitimate. Nobody likes you. With our middle fingers up screaming. Nobody likes you. That's what we all saying. Yeah. Hell yeah. We got our middle fingers up screaming, fuck you, Joe.
How many push-ups you want to do here, pal? Oh, come on, man.
Why the hell would I take a test?
Come on, man.
Aye, lassie. That's right. That's right, Teresa. There's always fun when there's alcohol involved. And this particular session is fueled by pirate water. Margarita. And it weighs in at 10%. And so far the thing that surprised me about these is I think the worst one, I'm stacking them in the order right here. The worst one was Sex on the Beach. I thought it tasted very very fake. The flavors just, and it wasn't even the alcohol. I had other shit. I think I still have 1 or 2 cans of that stuff that, yes, just, you know, I'll never be obsessed with these petite little stick girls. Right, Wade? The Sex on the Beach was I gave it a 5. That was the worst. I gave it a 5. The Bahama Mama stepped it up to a 7. Now we're having a margarita. Oh, and there was I don't know if it was a question or I just foolishly answered it, but a certain a certain number of certain things. And the answer as of right now is 20. Shit. I was going to say 21, but I just remembered 2 more. 23. 23 of those items. It's green. What is this shit? It's green. Hang on, I was doing some cleansing. I didn't even have a pregame. That's right, you gotta put it in the recycling. Okay. It's just me, or does that look like a penis? Guess it kind of smells like a margarita. I guess I should have put it on crushed ice. I mean, that's the way they belong, right? It's not bad while you're consuming. When you wait and let oxygen mix with the flavor in your mouth, I probably didn't do me any good to have a little bit of the RC. So we'll take a few of these to answer that question. And I just want to point out that I don't know if it's a coincidence, a coincidinky, or what, but I was looking through some of the reviews, and I'm actually kind of surprised that, again, my comment about these advertisers are like, well, we really want you to show it on the Ebomi channel. Well, why don't I show it over here? First of all, I'm extremely like there's alcohol involved, honest. And no, Smile Money, it doesn't mean that there's anything over there. It just means that over here, okay, yeah, it does mean something over here. It means if I think it's a piece of shit, I say it's a piece of shit. Over there, I might go, you might save your money. Or there's other options. Or you just never saw the video. But, no, that's not what I was going to bitch about. Somebody is not, obviously, the core group that shows up for these shit shows every single day. But every now and then, and lately, see, this is a yes, and not really, why not? David thinks that Christine has squirrels. I am right now, as I am working my way through life, the possibilities of what universe I'm going to enter is basically decided upon moment by moment. The fuck was I just talking about? Kermit the Frog in a dress is pretty. It just seems like lately, most of the time that Matt does a goddamn review with me, here's what I'm complaining about. It goes to his ego, because he's actually said these words to me. See what happens when I'm on the review? We'll just go back a month. 326 views, 118, 116, 94, 137, 84, 131, 139, 139, 100, 120, 230 plus, 117, 119, 84, 85, 100, 83, 456. I did that one by myself, by the way. But then we get to Italian wedding cake, and there's 623 views. I just know I am never going to hear the end of it. Okay, moving on. First was, only I didn't say fudge. Smart Money says, that is kind of the definition. I already read that. Oh, I fucking hate you, WokeTube. Smile Money was first, sane first. Sorry, I blew up right there. Really didn't want you to see me lose my mind. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Phil, two-hearted bastard, 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. Then he says, tonight's choice is Crown. And Bad says, I'm drinking from the lower shelf. E&J Grand Blue. What do you mean, lower shelf? Oh, someone told me that was good stuff. Let me see. Is this the same shit? Yeah. What? Liar. Fucking liar. I don't know what she's looking for, but I'd like to help her find it. Hector says most droppings. Hector, I just want to go on record by saying that your writer needs to be fired. Two things. Think it through before you hit send. Just take a second look at it and go, is that really fucking funny? You know, because if you say to yourself, well, here's the problem. He probably honestly thinks this stuff is funny. Carry on. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Yeah, damn it, Mike. Oh, and Teresa, no, I did not get to go for a motorcycle ride yesterday. I did not get to go for a motorcycle ride today. I could have chanced it, but it seemed like basically it's been like misting all day long. Not enough that you feel compelled to pack up the tools and move to the other porch. We got it done today. Hey, I got some baby pictures. I don't know if I got pictures of both of them or not, but spooky porches. Optimize my battery use. I keep telling you to go away. Why? Holy shit! Look at all these updates. Oh, by the way, who the fuck sent me this? I blew like snot right out of my nose when I did one of those. Have you seen the new movie, Snorticus? But hey, folks, nothing to see here. We got to go indict Trump on just one more thing. Oh, and by the way, WokeTube, Trump was 2020. The American electorate was robbed of the righteous winner of the election, and Trump 2024. Sorry, I was going Snorticus. Still fucking makes me laugh. On the other hand, you know what makes me want to blow my burrito? Right there, Hector. Okay, rise and shine, MILF lovers. I'll have to share that with some people tomorrow. It's kind of a long shot away, but the old front of the spook house, we have the upper done, and we tore the original porch top off. And then for some weird reason, this side of the porch, they rounded it, so we had to rebuild it, add a 5-foot pylon. You know, we gotta fix shit. And then wrong way. And then the underside, we decided to do this open rafter look, and it will stay just like this. You know, obviously we have some painting to do on the beam and the handrail. Started working on the steps today. I don't know if I have a picture of the back deck or not. Christine thought it looked pretty good because the security camera at the back, if it gets triggered, it like a libtard, if it gets triggered. She was able to see what the deck looked like. Oh, and just for the record, Hector told me that even after a good night of pounding, he never actually had to go sit in the freezer. I just thought I'd mention that. You know, these are the kind of things we talk about. Phil, so do I get to call you Sweet Cheeks? What'd you say you were drinking? You were drinking whiskey tonight? Then he says, hashtag be like Ed. Okay. I don't intend on doing the drawing to, here, let's do this. I might have to, I don't know if the sticky note idea is going to work, but might have to transfer these. I'm just going to, Phil, I'm just going to write Phil. Hi, money. Sorry to hear something not well with Mr. Brown. I have the book and have read it, which says something, because I hate reading. Yet I have read 2 of David's books. I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm actually ahead of you on that one. I've read 3 of David's books. I have not read that book. I'm going to have to sit down with my 4006 in my lap and just read that book and just get her done. I actually want to read the one before the one that's out right now. That's the one where I understand he really took a lot of, I think Christine said it was a lot more political than he normally goes. Not happy. There's so many people not happy with the fucking piece of shit city council and our mayor in Duluth. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that it ends up inside of one of his books. I mean, at the preliminary voting, she got 31%. The guy who's going to be the next mayor of Duluth, unless, of course, there's fraud here, too, got 63% of the vote. When they interviewed her, she goes, well, you know, my base basically just didn't turn out because they already know that I am the best for Duluth. Yeah. Smile money, there's so much going on right now. I'll just end it by saying, Emily Larson, I never voted for you, I never liked you, and I can't believe what a shithole you've turned Duluth into. Vagrants and bums, and it's like mini San Francisco, and everything that they're doing in that shit capital of the universe, she's trying to implement that here. So, no wonder, like my lovely little Samantha said, Dad, seeing how most of my friends are libtards, she goes, you'd be surprised to know that not a single one is going to vote for her. Like, good. Wow, there's hope. Even a libtard can look around and see what the cause of the problem is. Them. Do yourself a favor. Take the rooftop challenge. Smile. Oh, sorry. Cold-hearted. Phil again, I have a long ways to go to catch up with you. Only 2 builds on hand. Well, there's a little segue. I still have J-Dog's Site Pusher. At this rate, the David, very disappointed, not in you. I really like the way the Site Pusher looks that you recommended that I purchase, and I did. It is still showing not shipped. So much for Amazon fucking Prime. Oh yeah, that died during COVID too. Well, we never said... No. The reason that I originally signed on for Amazon Prime was fast shipping. Not over a week later going, yeah, it's still not shown as shipped. starting to wonder if it's because it was the gold one. I noticed that I purchased the gold one, and like 2 days later when I went back, the gold one isn't shown, and only the black one is available. I mean, come on! I'm at least on Site Pushers. I'm not racist. I could take the black one. Maybe I should try ordering that one. Of course, this kind of sucks because I used my Amazon money to pay for over half of it. So I'd have to cancel the order on this, order the next one, and if it turns out that one, we'll let you know when it ships. So, long story short, J-Dog, I might need that to put the 1911 slides back together, seeing how at this rate I won't have the one that I ordered. Phil again, I'm waiting on the link and code to get a Brew Babe at 50% off. You know, that's what I should do. I should see if I can get together with Real Doll and maybe come up with a special code like I don't know, Captain Dick Nozzle. It just seems like a match made in heaven. I mean, shit. Right now, if I had $6,000 to $8,000 of fun money, hell yeah, I'd get a Real Doll. Christine, say hi to whatever her name is. I don't even give a shit. That's the beautiful part. Say hi to Matt's lady friend. Timing is everything. Smile Money, the battle box was at 121 views. You doing better than you thought. Cobra says it was at 122 until I watched it backwards. Smile Money to Cobra. You prick, Cobra. Is that when you can hear the satanic voices? I can hear them in my brain right now. Hey, did I mention that I really like the Pope's Exorcist? It was a good movie. I recommend it. Lily asked me if it was preachy and Catholic and religious, and I'm like, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say it was. I mean, there was some history because there were certain things pertaining to the storyline of the movie, but no. The Pope's Exorcist, if you're into that kind of stuff, I recommend it. Christine is still, to this moment in time, absolutely shell-shocked and suffers from PTSD over the original movie, The Exorcist, when her head spins around and she blows what looks like split pea soup out of her mouth. So there was like one scene in this one where she's like, I can't watch, just tell me when it's over. Unlike usual, yes, and I would. This milfy, a little milfy action. The added taste of the RC soda, pop, cola, wherever you are, affected the initial taste, and it's getting better. Smile Money. So when you make up facts, that is different. You can be trusted. I don't make up facts. I'm always right. Cobra says the simulation is what you make up. Well, we are all part of a simulation. None of this is real. Nothing. Then he says to Cobra, I just choose not to believe anything and keep listening. Maybe one day it'll all become clear. That's why Matt smokes a lot. Smile Money, you do know that Cochrane's study that was used to suggest masks were not effective has been clarified and did not reach a firm conclusion. Well, I don't care about his study. It's kind of funny that you have this comment because I have watched 3 doctors today put out videos saying, do not comply. there is more proof of the damage of wearing a mask than there ever will be in the realm of something COVID. Nothing. It doesn't do a thing. There's gaps. There's around your nose. Matter of fact, the doctor that she had a hard time she goes, this is so ridiculous that it's almost worth a laugh. But it's not, because I know what this mask mandate did for the breakdown of society. They accomplished exactly what they set out for. Control, and to show how easy they could manipulate the sheep. She said, nothing. It does it's like 1%. 1%. You want to wear something that's actually doing more harm versus the 1% chance that by not wearing it versus wearing it, there's going to be a significant difference. The only mask that is really going to work, and my brother-in-law decided to be a smart ass and wear one, full seal, no breakage in the skin, 2 filters, and the manager over at Super One said that he was going to start making people panic. Yeah, again, social control was what it was all about. I never fell for it the first time, and I'm for sure doubling down on this next time. Will not comply. The 10 studies that evaluated what was concluded during COVID suggest they were. Hey, it's America, right? It's America. If you want to wear the fucking mask, wear it. Don't fucking tell me I have to. Thank you. This PSA was brought to you by Go Fuck Yourself. Oh, fuck. You see that? Boy, that was close. Smile money. So, what is the verdict on masks? The jury is still out. Billy says, hashtag be like Ed. Thank you, Billy. Then Scourge says, take a sip. Take a sip of what? Her ass? Dat ass. You know what's funny? I've had these down here now for, I think, over 2 years. Zing Zang Pina Colada. I'll take a sip of one of those. Oh, what else is still in here? Oh, Oh, it smells just like a butthole in here. Constitution cream. Hey, NIHAP. Oh, fuck. It's got a hole in it. Shit. It's probably fucking shot. Completely ate the other one. I actually like that one. That one was pretty good and pungent. I have a Badger Peanut Butter Stout, Boulevard Ale, Berry Noir. I got good refrigerator space being taken up by shit. Oh, and Poco, thanks for the link last night. There was a guy going around, I think it was in New York, giving away free pussy. You know what? I think I gotta save this one. I want to give, what a better guy than to give one of his good friends, Sharky. As soon as I see him, I'm going to see if he wants to get down on some pussy. I mean, shit. You go home and they're like, hey, Remco, what was America like? Oh, they're so great. What am I talking in that accent? I don't even know what his fucking accent is. I've never talked to him on the phone. He doesn't do videos. Or has he done a video? I don't know. So Remco, you're over there in America. You're over there in America. Hey, I'm Italian over here in Holland. And what was it like? Oh, I shot a lot of guns. First thing my friend Eric did is he gave me some pussy. Nice. What else is in here? We got some Satan sauce. I got the hot Louisiana style hot. I should bring that up. That's really good on pizza. Oh! What? This has to go upstairs. The blistering Balerno hot sauce. Sauce God hot sauce. They should fucking pay me in hot sauce for talking about their shit. Yeah. I don't know if I ever reviewed this. What? Well, here's your problem, Jeremy. This is non-alcoholic. I didn't even realize that till now. Fuck, fix that. And I can satisfy Din's wishes. I'll tell you one thing we're going to need before everybody gets here. You need a bottle of rum. You need a bottle of rum as long as it's bamboo. Serious, I did not have a pregame. Or did I, Stephen Bush? McLean, stay out of this. You shut your pie hole. Oh, this looks like I miscalculated on the amount of mix I had. It's okay. Mama! Settle the fuck down. Okay. The hell was that? Evidently, you needed to mix this up. Oh, shit. You know what we've learned? We've learned nothing. God, it does. It looks like a load on the bottom of my glass. I'm sorry, that didn't count. I screwed that all up. Cobra says G8, as in gigantic, and the number 8. G8 is a miss. Poco says, I too am an asshole. I'm an asshole. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I too is a misdemeanor. Nice job pegging, though. Playing a little round of Minesweeper. Then Poco says, hashtag be like Ed. Okay. I'm sorry I fucked that last one up. Let's try that again. Bamboo! We're really going to need some now. Let's make sure I leave enough room for the mix this time. Okay, that looks a little better. Still doesn't look great. It's the fucking date on these. I don't even want to say. Let's just put it this way. There's probably a reason that it's chunky. Personal favorite. She actually facially reminds me of somebody I know. Body-wise, not at all. Okay, so if I die, well, I got medicinal purposes covered. Just to be on the safe side, though, I think we're gonna nipsay the. Actually, I'll flush them down the drain, and then all that will fit into recycling. Okay. Oh, I don't feel so good. What the fuck? Poco says they're putting Newsom in next. Yeah, I believe so. Newsom. David J. fucking Brown. As I understand, we all need to be a little bit more like Ed. Smile Money says, I certainly agree. Do I like dealing with whole hosts of characters? Take Matt, for instance. No, seriously, please, take Matt. David says, you're a funny guy. Bad says, cool bottle opener. Fucking right. My baby. Now, I'm not exactly sure. Again, I don't want to say that I sign on to these conspiracy theorists, but tomorrow is supposed to be a significant something. That, and I'm just going to throw this out there. That what is going on exactly in Maui? They are now talking about FEMA people being found putting bodies into a shallow grave. Another guy reported that there was a shooting, that people were executed. Again, I'm just putting out some of the stuff that I saw it on the internet. So yeah, take it for that. But it was kind of funny. There was a guy, and I think I talked about this, that said he worked for an insurance company and said, listen, this is wildfire in California. And this is the wildfire picture in Maui. Look how they're identical. But what I think is funny is they showed a row of homes. His own video shows a row of homes. The cars are totally burnt. The houses are totally burnt. And there's a line of trees on this side of the house. Green, not a problem. The whole backside is all wooded areas on both sides. It's kind of like they cut out a slot and they put houses on this side and the street, houses on this side, and then all like wilderness behind both of them. Not a single tree was touched. These houses just look like something went right down them. And in his own video, there was a blue house and a blue car, and everything on both sides of it was decimated. I just put it out there. Again, if you carry or don't, I'm not saying to. Wow, I just found $5 in this pants pocket. I've been switching back and forth between my two other fake blue jean looking ones. Don't even know where that happened. Time is it? I gotta get out of here soon to do some cooking. Cobra, do you have any problem hitting potholes with Vivian? My town has some potholes I've seen small cars disappear into. Oh yeah, Yeah. There's certain ways that I can know. They filled them, so instead of it being a pothole, now it's a ramp. You can get air off of it. But just over here, the street be 6th Street. Goes right above Denfeld High School. I mean, it's really interesting looking up some of this stuff. If you actually know what my address is and look at an overhead shot of my alley on Google Earth, it looks like the San Andreas Fault. It's just fuck you, Emily Larson. Along with, how come right across the bridge in a town half the 2/3 the size of ours, their city plows, for instance, would go through our alley and clear out the extra snow, where the residents are going, where the fuck am I going to put this? We literally were 2 snowfalls after everybody was saying, I don't have any place to put this anymore. It just got to the point where people just didn't give a shit, and they started just pushing and blowing the shit out into the street, even though that's supposed to be illegal. Matt does it all the time, but we don't want to narc on him. Yeah, as a guy trying to be nice and snow plowing the neighborhood and keeping sure that the eldest of our residents don't have as much to take care of, it just got to the point where there's nothing I could do about it anymore. And now it's only going to be worse because Miles knocked down his small garage and is building a bigger one, which means there is now going to be that snow stashing spots are gone, and Dale he had this last year, but it wasn't there the year before, and that was quite obvious. He put up a big shed and has it all the way out within a half of a vehicle width of the alley, and I don't know. And then of course the one person that has the yard biggest of possibly pushing some snow. I'm always worried about doing that at first. I do have the shoes on my plow, and some people, like when I brought it up to have my plow serviced, they're like, why you still got the shoes on? I don't know, because I've never owned a fucking plow before. Tell me more! Tell me about the fact that you took the shoes off, because this time of the year you get a layer of ice and you just run on the ice and you don't have to worry about your plow tearing the first layer or the layer of sod off of someone's yard. So they just took them off. There's 3 of them on my one still seriously needs to be replaced, but it is what it is. I put the one in the worst shape as one of the outrigger ones, the one that takes the most nasty ass pounding is the middle one, which was quite obvious because I didn't even know I had a middle one until the guy at the plow place showed me just the shaft. There was no puck. If you watched back then, I showed you what it looks like. It looks like a big steel hockey puck with the shaft, and then you set its ride height with a whole bunch of washers, and they just pulled them all off. So when it came time for me to put them back on, I'm like, I guess I'm gonna guess as to where the bottom of the blade is versus where this is, and you want these to basically hit. And the plow doesn't, so it doesn't decimate someone's grass yard. Well, our neighbor Rachel, I know she'll never hear me say this because she has, and I quote, I have it as a working thing. You just do not talk to your neighbors. Because if you establish a relationship, then you have to possibly return favors. Well, what if people, hey Rachel, Matt, she doesn't talk to Matt anymore. Hey Rachel, what if we're just good people and we don't expect anything in return? I understand that she was signed up for paying a company like $400 a month with or without them even doing anything. If they had a month that there was a big snowfall, then she got her money's worth. And then if they have the next month and there was no snowfall, she paid $400 for nothing. Shit. I would plow Rachel for free. If it meant that, see, this is where John criticizes Christine for where she puts her pauses. I would plow Rachel for free if indeed that I could use her yard as a runoff for everything else I take care of. Of course, the company that she hired to take care of her snow maintenance literally plowed the very first time and stopped at the edge of her driveway, as opposed to pushing it out into our lawn so that you actually had a little thing that I call snow management. The house at the end of the alley is a HUD home, which means the people that live there don't give a flying shit, but I kept making sure that they had a parking spot because I was pushing everything into their yard. And then all of a sudden they had their garbage can and recycling can sitting right where I needed a plow. Maybe it was by design, but to me it doesn't make any sense because nothing that I did made anything worse for them. It only made it better. But as soon as they left their garbage cans and their recycling where I had to go, that's when I stopped taking care of making a one-car parking spot so they had an off-street spot. Hey, what's fair is fair. Response from cheap old gun guy is we call them parking spaces. Bad says, hashtag be like Ed. Then he says, do you have a Celtic sub 2000? Yeah. I don't know which one of the two of them it is. Oh, we're gonna come big. I really did think that this would make a good truck gun. I have the other Celtic as the truck gun because it's 5.56. So yeah. Okay. I know that's what you have to do. Oh, sorry. That's not what you have to do. And it's got the little lock back here. Yes, indeedy. Actually, Christine saw this and she said, we should pick up one of these to put in the Honda. I go, yeah, it's probably not a terrible idea. Bad. I just ordered the 9mm bore sight. Thank you. I very much appreciate. I mean, okay, I'm able to get them for you for 50% off. Do it. Do it. So I mean, that's what they like. Maybe they'll send me some of the, I just want one of these companies to like pony up and send me a 1-to-6 or a 1-to-8 power with bullet drop compensation to put on the KS-47. I mean, it's not terrible. I have what I personally believe to be the second best rifle red dot system and magnifier on the KS-47 right now. It's just not what I envision for that rifle. That rifle just seems like it'd be a good 0 to 300 yards. And I've put a few Go Fast goodies in it, and I just think the thing is absolutely awesome. It's one of those things that I hope I can babysit it as long as possible, because I found that I enjoyed shooting that as much as the Redhead. Would I trade the Red, and if it came down to Redhead or the KS-47, I think I have to stay with the Redhead. I mean, I'm the kind of person that truly, I try my best to do good things, and I know the one thing that John Solar wants very badly is an AK-47. And I know that the one AK-47 that he really wouldn't mind getting his hands on is the Redhead. And there's probably only like 2 people on this planet that I can just quickly say that I would be negotiable to those 2 people. But like I said, would I trade it for the KS-47? I don't know. With the 6-power scope sitting on it, I'd have a harder time wanting to get rid of it. But boy, I tell you, I swear to God, these it's got to be the Bidenomics. Even the AS or the ACSS it has to be more than $100 more than what I originally paid for the one that I have. It's like, what the fuck, people? Oh, that's right, though. You just keep doing it, and people become sheep. Mr. 27 says 36th. Then he says, intro Iceman Brubomi. That dude, that's all that his videos are. Is just, he consumes large quantities of vodka, and then I can't remember if he's Russian or, I had a link, I still might, I don't know if I can find him or not, but yeah, that's all he does, is drink vodka and plunge. Miss 27 says, happy beer day from me to everyone. Why, thank you, sir. Then he says, so there's no naked guy here or multi 357 man guy. Yep, I'm disappointed. McLean said, did my comments cheer you up, bestie? McLean, yes. I needed some funny shit yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. The whole thing with David hits hard because he means more to me than, he's like family and best friend, and then you combine them together. And I don't want to see him go through suffering. I don't want to lose my friend. I guess, we all will eventually, have to get out of the matrix, but I don't want it to happen. Multi-gunman. We must never forget that the highest appreciation for our country is to shout, Joe Biden! Joe Biden! Joe Biden! Joe Biden! Joe Biden! Joe Biden! Hey Google, what does Let's Go Brandon mean?
According to Wikipedia, "Let's Go Brandon" is a political slogan and internet meme used as a substitute for the phrase Joe Biden in reference to Joe Biden, the 46th and current President of the United States. Chants of Joe Biden began during sporting events in early September 2021.
Say that again.
Sure. According to Wikipedia, "Let's Go Brandon" is a political slogan and internet meme used as a substitute for the phrase
Fuck
Joe
you!
Biden in reference to Joe Biden, the 46th and current President of the United States. Chants of Joe Biden began during sporting events in early September 2021.
Wade, I will never comply then, now, or ever. I'm sorry, David is having troubles. None of us are spring chickens, and the older we get, the more your parts will wear out, and the warranty went out years ago. Wade, when the illegals are given $2,200 monthly and a cell phone, the average Social Security recipient receives $1,300 a month. The Maui fire victims will receive $700 checks, while Biden sends billions to the Ukraine.
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Make AOC a bartender again. Yes, sir. Yeah, isn't it amazing? Yeah, it's truly amazing. Yeah, actually, I know that one of my neighbors, he's gonna receive like $1,100 a month in Social Security. Personal favorite forever. Ding dong, Christine, I gotta go. She'd be like, "That's okay, Bon Jovi's stopping over in an hour, and I was gonna leave anyway." Salty says, "Where have you been naked all my life?" Miss 27 says, "I don't know, Mr. Salty Guy." Personal favorite. Then he says, "Naked beer is good for the soul." Mike says, hashtag be like Ed. Sharky, old school YouTube right here from the Ebomi song. That's at least a decade ago. Fun times. That will happen, or whatever happened to FX Hummel. Also catching up. His channel is Jordan Winkler, and it's all been music. You have to go back, I think it's 4 years to get to any shooting videos. And, Sharky, you will be going home with this book. Well, yeah, fuck it. You know what? You'll be going home with that book, just so I can't be proven wrong. Well, I need 2 of them for the rest of these guys, but that one, you know what, Sharky? This book is definitely yours, okay? I'm gonna mushroom stamp this bitch right now for you. Hang on. There you go. Sharky's book. Tom says, "Hey Eric, who will the Republican presidential candidate? Who is going to be the Republican presidential candidate?" Well, this is who I hope it is. Why? Because I'm Irish. And I also know what the truth is versus the fucking lies and fraud going on right now. If you think what's happening to Trump, and I wouldn't give a shit if it was a Democrat, if you believe what is, like if they went after Biden and it was just made up shit versus listen to the phone conversation, look at your multiple bank accounts, they just found like 4 more with all these fucking, or emails, all with all these made up fucking names. I guess a few of them, or one of them at least, had the Simpsons references to them. If the Republican Party acted like that, That is a fucking banana republic. And I would be like, it doesn't surprise me coming from the Democrat Party, but yeah, they all deserve to be executed, hung until dead for treason. As for Trump, he's absolutely right when he says, if you think this is just about him, who do you think they're going to go after as soon as he's out of the way? You! And they already are coming after you. They're coming after us for freedom of speech. I have lost a YouTube channel because YouTube is a fraudulent fucking piece of shit. Oh, you changed your shit. You changed your lie. So how come you didn't put B&E Brew Reviews back? Because you are who you are. You are going to push people down, and you're going to do this little game of manipulation as long as you can, because the people become complacent. I believe we are now at a turning roads. What is going on up in British Columbia? They're saying that it looks a lot like Maui. And maybe the reason that the wildfires in California look just like the wildfires in Maui is because they use energy weapons there too. Just speaking off of some shit that I've heard. At this point in time, this government, under the Biden regime and the Obama deep state, if you think they give a flying fuck about a single one of you, here you go. Because you fucking are on magic mushrooms, or you need to smoke more fucking dope. And that winds out this exciting episode of Captain Dick fucking Nozzle. What's this? Where do I put this one on the scale? I got one to go, and I don't even recognize the name of what that one was, but this would have been better if I had the ice machine set up and running down here. But does it taste like a margarita? Yeah, it does. Does it taste like the best margarita I've ever had? No, it does not. But when it comes to these, we had a rated 5 on the E scale. We had a rated 8 on the E scale. And now we have an 11. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't give it a fucking 11. I'm going to give it an 8. And I'll put it right here. So the order in which I've decided to review them, usually I try to go least to best. The problem here is like I've already said, I don't even recognize what kind of a mixed drink the next one even is. But I have heard of Sex on the Beach. I've had foreplay on the beach, but I've never had sex play on the beach. I've heard of a Bahama Mama. I've never really had sex on the drink, you sick fuckers. The drink. I've never had sex on the beach, and I've never had a Bahama Mama. And margaritas, I've had some pretty good ones, and it's not bad. It's surprising at 10%. It's not boozy. It doesn't burn. It doesn't have a real fake taste to it. So it's not the best of the pre-made. The Cayman Jack stuff. Everything I've had in the Cayman Jack has been pretty damn good. Jeremy, have you had the Bloody Marys that are 10%? Did I have any of those? I'll have to look and see if I can pick some of those up. Regardless if you say yes or no, I have had them. They were 10%. I thought they were pretty good, and it's a pour over ice and add your own shit. Maybe some of your cocktail refreshments would be good. So right now, unless I decide to change the rules, there's 5 people that have asked. There is one amongst, I don't want people to get ass hurt, but there's at least one amongst this group that has been a friend for a while, but I haven't ever really had any any interaction with you other than right here. So this, if I just automatically gave you the book, you'd have to give me your address, so I'd figure out where the fuck you are. So the rest of you are going, he's not talking about me. There's literally, let's see, in my personal index, well, one of you moved, and I don't know if I have your new address or not. One of you moved, and I have your new address. One of you has not moved in like forever. Make that two of you have not moved in like forever. So I might just be taking one of you out of the runnings because I'm just gonna send you one. 47 minutes ago, beer reviewing. Cheers to the clubbers from Smile Money. Bad says, cheers clubbers. Hope there are no views here that identify as a baby seal. And then Smile Money says back, that might have been at one time, not anymore. And then Bad says, slap on the party hat and do the funky chicken. You're in the club now. And then he says, let's hear a little of the red-blooded American national anthem. Oh, I started to get a little push. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to hit the refresh button, and then I'm going to go make dinner. I am making one pot pasta with hot Italian sausage, and I bid you a good day.